Firefighters speeding through the metro overnight and early this morning fighting a rash of fires. With people using heating devices to stay warm, these fires happen more often and keep firefighters on their toes. It's something firefighters say they are prepared for, and they want to make sure you're prepared as well. 41 Action News reporter Belinda Post is live with some tips on how to stay safe, and she has a live interview this midday with the Fire Marshal, Ford Peoples.
Cynthia, in fact, Kansas City, as well as other departments in the area, have been dealing with fire after fire. In Kansas City alone this morning, both a homeless camp and a vacant house were on fire. Now joining me is Chief Fire Marshal Floyd Peoples. So if you can, talk about everything people do to stay warm and how people can implement safety into that.
You know, in some of our neighborhoods around here, folks are desperate to stay warm, okay? But we would still like for them to focus on the safety of staying warm. And the most important thing they can do is use the home heat that was designed for the house. If you do have to use a space heater, use a space heater that you understand it has to stay at least 30 inches away from anything that could catch on fire. In addition, you're looking for one that'll say it right on the box when you buy it. It's a tip-over protection. If for some reason it gets knocked over, it just turns itself off. That's a huge safety feature that we recommend.
And we know you have actually had fires and do every single year because people don't properly use those space heaters.
So we just finished a meeting across the hall with the fire marshals from around the region. And this is one of our first concerns of cold weather coming in. And that is the fact that folks will start using space heaters, and we want to get the word out to everybody. Here's a proper way to use them.
Now you've got this lovely Christmas tree. Let's move on over here. We're dealing sometimes with lights, extension cords, candles during the holidays. So how can people make sure they're not going to cause a fire?
Candle safety is a whole separate issue. Just remember, if you have a candle, that it can catch anything on fire. And we can talk on that subject a little bit later, but let's talk about Christmas trees today. Of course, fire marshals, we love the tree that's artificial and fireproof. But if you do buy a live tree, which are beautiful, they bring something to the home, keep it watered. They also have additives you can put in to make it fireproof, okay, or fire resistant. I'm not sure proof is actually a word for Christmas trees. Use good lights, and when you use an extension cord, use a good extension cord, okay? So manage your Christmas tree. And there's all kinds of information out there that's available on how to have a safe Christmas.
Now we also want to remind people, go ahead and make sure this is in your home. In fact, it makes it 500% more likely that you will walk out of a house fire alive. That's something that all of the fire departments urge, as well as the fire marshal right here. Reporting live in Kansas City, Belinda Post, 41 Action News.